Hey everyone and welcome. Well, you may have seen recently in Epping a young lady unfurling our flag outside the council offices and immediately getting manhandled by the police. Now obviously the left weapon have come out with all of the excuses, and so have the police. This is their excuse.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
So you ready for this? We were in Epping tonight to facilitate a protest. You don't facilitate fuck all. These are our streets. We can do what we want, where we want, how we want. You can't tell us where we can go and where we can't go. But let's continue. 3 people were arrested. One arrest of a woman was filmed. She was not arrested for flying a union flag. She was arrested on suspicion of breaching a Section 14 order because the Civic Centre was outside of the protest area. Who draws the lines on a protest area? Who? And what rights do they have for doing so? Aren't we supposed to have the right of protest in this country? Well, now the police are saying you've got a right to protest, but you can only do it in a certain area where we say. Not where you say, not where it's the most advantageous. No, we're going to shove you into a little corner and then we're going to force feed you the opposite side so that you kick off and we can film you kicking off and then tell the rest of the nation that you're a bunch of scumbags.
But it looks like the police are trying to cause a scene. Look at that! Look what they're doing! Look what the police are doing! What are they doing? What are the police doing here?
Move down the stairs. It's not safe on these stairs. She's a woman.
What are they doing?
Just for the bottom of the stairs. Guys, just for the bottom of the stairs, please.
Have a look at this.
I'll do it from here.
So I thought we'd do a little bit of a breakdown on this, because obviously Section 14 was not what she was arrested for, because they didn't arrest her before she unfurled the flag, only after she unfurled the flag. So let's have a listen, a quick run through it, shall we, this entire thing. If she was not arrested, everyone, for flying a union flag, then why was it precisely the act of standing outside with a union flag that triggered the arrest? Next question. If the Civic Centre was outside the protest area, then who drew the line? By what authority? And was this the one place representing the people's governance made off limits to the people themselves? If Section 14 exists to manage public order, then how is public order endangered by a lone woman, about 5'3", 7 stone, 8 stone, holding a country's flag? Where was the disorder? Where was the threat? Where was the crime? If you were facilitating protest, why was your response to push, dragging, and arrest instead of simply speaking, directing, or permitting peaceful demonstration? If this was policing by consent, which is what we're supposed to have, where was the consent of the public?
You want to go past.
I'll tell you what, you try to get I'm telling you. Getting smashed up.
There you go, that was them cowering when the consent from the people was removed from them. Did you hear them? Traitors, scum. That was for them arresting the woman for the flag. Look at the faces. Look at them faces. Does that look impartial to you, everyone? Does it? Does it? Reminds me of this. Done by AI, doesn't it? Angry coppers. Angry coppers. Look at the lapels as well. Definitely impartial, everyone. Definitely impartial. Now, we all know if this had been a Palestinian flag or a rainbow flag or an EU flag, there would be no arrest whatsoever. Or even a stand up to racism flag. They're allowed to put them anywhere. They're allowed to carry them anywhere. They're allowed to unfurl them anywhere. And it doesn't break any Section 14s. We know what this is. We know exactly what this is. This is directed persecution. Am I wrong? Now, I'd like to say this to the police about policing by consent. And the reason we do policing by consent. If you didn't know, there are not enough police to control everyone. And the only reason they managed to control everyone up until recently, don't know what, but changed that, was because we let you control everyone. You know, consented to you controlling everyone. Now we'd no longer consent to anything. That time-honoured agreement where we would stand down whenever the police were involved is over. And it's over because of your actions. No wonder the police can't recruit. No wonder police are leaving in droves. No wonder they're all claiming pensions. And no wonder the people hate your guts, hate you with a passion. And it's because you've set your stall against them. You are the jackboots. I hope you're happy. And consent for you has gone. I do not consent to being arrested by people that look for things to arrest me for. Not that I've actually done anything, but they look for things that they can anyway. Absolutely disgusting what we've got for a police force now, and a judiciary, and an establishment. They're all cretinous scumbags, and I can't stand any of them. Let me know what you think now. I'd like to know your opinion. Absolutely joking it. They're attacking us for being from our nation, in our nation. How dare you, Epping police? Stay sane. I'll see you on the next one.